Hello, I'm Megha Sharma, and today has been a significant day in Delhi. There has been the Chilean President Gabriel Boric Font, who has met with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. There was a press conference where both the leaders decided to sign a number of MOUs to enhance cooperation between Chile and India. Along with the president, there has been a delegation which includes members of parliament, ministers, business associations who have all come together and will be here in India from Delhi to Mumbai to Agra to Bengaluru. They will be traveling across the length and breadth of the country in the next 5 days. Joining me on the telecast right now is Minister Esteban Valenzuela, who's the Minister of Agriculture. Thank you so much, Minister, for joining us. And alongside him, we also have Gabriel Laiseca, who's the Head of International Department in the Ministry of Agriculture. Thank you, both of you, for joining me. And my first question to you, Minister, is about the hectic parleys that have taken place since the morning that you arrived over here. It's been a long day for you, but very importantly, the MOUs which are going to be the very basis of enhanced cooperation between both the countries that have been signed in the presence of President Boric and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. What do you have to say about how India and Chile are growing their bilateral relations and particularly trade that is focused?
No, we reach today historical, very good arrangement. But that is important for the people to know. Chile and India are so complementary. Chile is the power country in terms of exportation of fruit and alimentary country. We are the first country in export fruit and vegetables to the North Hemisphere from a small country. But also we are culture, we are creative industry, but also we are the owner of the very important critical minor issues for India. And then everything was over the table. And this MOU is about how we collaborate in cultural industry, how Chile and Indian enterprise create business and joint venture in terms of minerals, critical minerals, and the third one, how we will improve our trade in terms of agriculture. Because we want your cheese, we need your mango, we need your banana, but you need that the Chilean nut came to India with a best price, with a low daddy fees. We also need to export to you pork, wine, etc., and that will be very good for both countries.
Absolutely. And you know, at the center of this visit, and it is highly touted, taking forward the comprehensive economic partnership agreement, where there has been a statement that has come from both the President and the Prime Minister of the country. How important it is that this transition has happened after several years.
Yeah, because it's not just business, it's also like cooperation, aid, as the Minister of Livestock asked us. We want to know how you are so important in the salmon industry. We want to visit Chile for the Dairy Summit this year in Santiago. But he also wants to learn. We need to learn from the Bollywood. Chile is a very creative country, but our cine, movie and industry have to increase. Gabriel can explain the importance comparatively, as you did with Australia. That means this idea of a new agreement.
Thank you, Minister, and thank you for the question. The comprehensive agreement, it's a huge step forward for the relationships between our countries. I think that there is a big opportunity to India, for India to increase the exchange with Chile and use Chile also as a hub to go through Latin America. We are a gate for Latin America. We have been a gate for other countries also, and we would be very happy if
the second door of India.
Yes,
which is what the Prime Minister also spoke about. He spoke about Antarctica, and I'll come to that as well.
Yes, and for Chile, it's also a huge opportunity. As the minister told, we have economics industries that complement each other, and even among agriculture, our agriculture complement each other. So it's a mutual beneficial relationship, and I think that the announcement of today it's very important for us.
And also it's important the Chilean and the Indian leadership worldwide. We need more democratic, federalist, fraternity, with fraternity country. And we are in this path, and also spiritual, to love each compassion, and also with a good food. Also about yoga, we talk about yoga, the holistic system of thinking that you have, then also Chilean is improving in that. That will be very good news for the world, this Chilean and Indian alliance.
It's also interesting that Chile was the first Latin American country who forged trade ties with India, and then after that other countries followed suit. But my specific question about the future of India and Chile when it comes to trade ties, and there has been an ambitious goal of reaching the trade target of $100 billion. How is agriculture and allied sectors going to help increase this?
No, we will increase a lot in terms of meat, in the dairy industry, also in a lot of fruit. We can give you the cherry, the best cherry of the world, as we do with a lot of Asian countries. We can create the express navy from the south of the America to Mumbai in 1 month with the best fruit in the best condition. And that will increase our relationship from agriculture, but also the President Boric offered to First Minister Modi how you can investigate research in Antarctic. We can grow in different dimensions.
Absolutely. Gabriel, the first joint working meeting that was held earlier in the year between Chile officials and Indian officials from the Agriculture Department, from the Agriculture Ministry. What were the guidelines that had been decided, and have they reached fruition now with Agriculture Minister over here and the President himself over here signing MOUs? Or what are the steps that are to be taken in the next year, or what is the roadmap in the next year or 2 years or 3 years that you will be able to achieve with your Indian counterparts in the agriculture sector?
I think that we have a lot of work. The joint working group meeting was a very good meeting because we had the opportunity to exchange our priorities. We have a lot on the table. We are under negotiation of many things. There is an interest in India to learn the Chilean experience in the crop fruits from temperate climate, like cherries, like walnuts, like blueberries, and we are very willing to share our knowledge, to share our technology, and also learn from India in technology, in agriculture, in
Pharmacy industry.
pharmacy.
It's important for us.
Exactly.
For a cheaper price for the people, for the family.
Investment, research, and we have asked our technology and research investigation center from the Ministry of Agriculture to bond with the Ministry of Agriculture here in India to exchange experience in all the interesting areas. We also have negotiations. India wants to export mangoes to Chile, and we are working very hard to achieve that.
Yeah.
Banana.
Our authorities talk about to create this new step, an agreement during this year. But right now, we were working because Prime Minister Modi and our president talk us work now to create the agreement, the technical step, and the negotiation, and we are with this task force, in our case, with the agriculture sector of India.
Minister Valenzuela, an important question arises about the tariff and non-tariff barriers. Have there been discussions held? How are you going to be able to navigate these barriers, especially at a time when the world has been shaken with the United States putting in heavier tariffs, reciprocal tariffs across the globe?
For that reason, it's so important this serious relationship between India and our country for Latin America. In this time, we have to improve our business, our cooperation, our trust, and diversify our exportation. And we will receive your Indian product in South America, and you have to do it also with the Chilean and South American product in Indian, and to avoid this war between some hegemonic countries.
Talking about mining of rare minerals, and that has been also the point of discussion where Indian companies can arrive in Chile and kickstart the mining process. How does that work out?
No, that was very clear. Participating in the meeting, one of the MO was between the president of the Chilean Public Copper Company, Máximo Pacheco, and with your authorities. That what means we will create a partnership, probably in copper, lithium, and another very strategic mineral.
Okay. Gabriel, you just finished a meeting with a number of entrepreneurs, the business delegation that you have brought in the agriculture sector, and you've met the counterparts over here in Delhi. What is the outcome of it?
I think that we have met with the most important importers, and they have received us with open arms. It's the second time that we met with them, and they're very interested in increasing their imports from Chile. So we're on a very good step.
Okay. On that note, thank you, Minister Valenzuela, for joining me. Thank you, Gabriel, for joining me. And I hope you have an exciting, interesting visit to all these places. It's a 5-day trip. It's a long trip. It's going to be hectic, but it's going to be something that is going to bring about fruitful conclusions for both countries.
India and Chile will create a new age for the world. And you will watch from the Chile Bollywood, a very nice movie about the love between a Chilean vinegar producer with an Indian professor of yoga. That I can tell you all the history.
I think that's a fantastic movie plot. It should be pitched to the directors
for the
and
world
producers.
and for our countries.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. It has been such a pleasure talking to both of you.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.